Okay, so just got back from the store. I got a few things from the grocery store and 3 shirts from Ross. I got some croissants, cheese, ham, and cilantro. These were from Smart and Final. They have the second best croissants. Costco is first, but I don't have a membership. So, yeah. And then my mom used to buy this cheese all the time, but I don't think I got the right one. But anyway, this is a big ass bag, so maybe I should split it to my parents. And then I got some ham, even though we still have some, but we're gonna be eating a lot of sandwiches for lunch. You know, for work lunch. And cilantro, because I forgot to get it from Foodco last time. And I want to make some hot sauce, but I'm gonna do it this time because I always buy it and then I forget about it. And then I'll show you the 3 shirts off of the counter. Okay, then I got 3 shirts. So I got this green one. Sorry, it's for my uncle's birthday. The only one that I was for sure about was this color because it was very cute. But these, I'm kind of like, is he gonna like them? I don't know. But anyway, I'm probably just gonna leave the receipt in the bag. For all 3, it was like around 40 bucks. I feel like that Ross I go to doesn't have that much selection for like men's clothing. But anyway, that's what I got. Okay, so the social anxiety of it all. I feel like I'm doing way better and I feel very proud of myself. Technically, I went to church first and then went to the stores, but I'll talk about the stores first. Yeah, so I went to Ross first. I had a list of things I was looking for. A birthday present, ice packs, and there was something else. I think that was it, but I did look around other things that I had in mind to buy. So first I looked through the toolboxes to see if maybe I would get something like that, but I already got him that last year, so I ended up not getting him a toolbox. Yeah, I looked around for ice packs, no ice packs. And then I've been thinking about getting a curtain for the bathroom because we have a clear door. But I like the clear door, but at the same time, like, it's just annoying that the hard water sticks to it so bad. So anyway, so I looked around. There was a few that had the little rings and everything, but I ended up not getting them because because they were ugly. And then the other ones, there was like a plain pink one that I considered, but I ended up not getting it. And then I looked through the men's clothing and I got those shirts. I looked around in the backpack section or purse section. I wanted to try and get maybe like a tinier backpack purse, but I didn't find anything. And then I kind of looked around in like the beauty section, but not that much. Also looked around in the baby section because my sister's baby shower is coming up, but I think I'm just gonna get from the Amazon list she put up. So looked around for pants because I kind of want to get some black high-waisted jeans, and I found some and I tried them on and I didn't really like the material. And so yeah, I did try them on, which I guess reminded me of that whole situation. I've been like looking up and like, I don't know, like I just been doing so good. Yeah, I don't know, overall I'm just like less anxious. I mentioned Justin himself on the last, is it Justin? I can't remember now. In the last video, and I watched a few of the shorts and I think 1 or 2 of the long videos. And I don't know, like every time that I start to feel anxious, I'm like, whatever, it doesn't matter. They don't care. It's fine. And yeah, I don't know. I've just been doing better. And now I can't even remember everything now. Because I feel like I was being less critical about everything, which is a good thing. But yeah, I stayed in the aisle if somebody was there. It's only a couple times. I just, said excuse me if, blah, blah, blah. And then I guess when I paid, it was a bit awkward, but it wasn't embarrassing. Dropped something, so that was what I was talking about. But before then, there was like a family in front of me and I guess the little boy was throwing a little tantrum that he wanted 2 things, and then the mom was like, no, you can only have 1 thing, and he was kind of crying a little bit. So I don't know, I guess whenever that sort of thing happens, I kind of try to look away, but Anyway, and then when it was almost my turn, I forgot that I'm supposed to take off the hangers. I mean, I don't have to, but you know. And at the same time, I was carrying the 3 shirts in my hand and then also my card because I took it out because I thought it would be easier. But then I think I dropped the shirt at one time, didn't feel that embarrassing. And then I put the shirts on the counter and then she was ringing them up and I put the hangers behind me where the line was at. But then when I was doing that, I dropped my card and like there were, you know, feet around there. Anyway, I picked it up. I didn't actually feel that embarrassed, but I don't know. It was okay. I feel like I didn't really look at the people though. I went to Smart and Final right next door. I kept circling around the cheese because I couldn't remember which one was the right one. And there was also a person there and I didn't want to be in their way. But yeah, but everything else was fine. And then for the church thing, dude, I think I'm getting flea bites from the house, from like the decluttering house. Maybe my cats, I guess I'll have to check them. So I went to church for choir, and again, it's in downtown and driving gives me anxiety. I think the most anxious I felt was like in the construction part of the freeway. It's always just like really chaotic, everybody trying to merge and everything. But even before then I wasn't that nervous, so that was good. And then parking was pretty easy. I left like an hour before, so you know, yeah. Oh yeah, and then I talked to a bunch of people there. Somebody asked me if we were singing something, and then I said yeah. Later on, there was like another person that was like, oh, like I have a question about a candle. And then I was like, oh, I'm not sure, like I'm from the choir. And then I heard, you know, some footsteps, and then I went up to the person and I was like, hey, they have a question about a candle. And I guess it turns out it was a priest. They always like change him up. So I did that, and then but I felt like, I don't know, like I just feel good. I don't know, like not that anxious. And then at some point the rest started arriving, and then I was like, oh hey, by the way, this and this happened about the singing thing. They were like, oh yeah, I don't think we're gonna sing that part because the other person that usually is here isn't here. So then I was like, oh, like should I look for the person? And then so yeah, so I was trying to look for the person and I knocked at the door, and then I talked to, you know, the priests again, and then they were like, well, one of them was like, oh, it's okay, you don't need so and so, you guys should just do it without him. But he said that he would look for the person. Point is that we didn't end up singing that part. I mean, it's a solo thing, like somebody else was supposed to sing it. I wouldn't do it yet. I feel like I've been trying to sing a little louder because I feel like physically I feel like I can't, but at the same time I think it's also the anxiety like making me not sing as loud as I probably can. But yeah, I was trying to do that. There was like a few songs that the chords weren't on the sheet, or like there were missing songs but we had sang them before, so I was still kind of like singing along even though I wasn't playing. And overall I just felt like less self-conscious about everything. I was just like, if I mess up, it's fine. Either way I'm not singing it that loud, and also either way it doesn't matter if I like go off tune or whatever. And same thing when we went to the choir practice. I don't know, I feel like I'm doing better now, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I think what has also helped me is having the decluttering job, because you know, since 2020 I had been teleworking, and then you know, I quit my job and now I've just been at home. So I feel like also like being, I don't know, also just like going out more regularly and like being around people, even if it's like, you know, family, it's, I don't know, I feel like it has helped, you know. I don't know, I feel excited, I guess, about stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.